What's up? Welcome into your daily Buckeye Blitz for a Sunday freaking fun day. As always, August 18th, 2024. Week one is getting closer and closer by the day. Love it. Can't wait. I know it's Akron, but hey, at least it's Buckeye football and it counts. It matters. Winner or loser, it goes on your record. So please visit thebuckeyecast.com. Get yourself some gear for the season. Get yourself a new shirt. You can, if you order now, you can get it before the season starts. I would recommend that highly. We've got all the shirts that I wear on the show. You know, the Built Ohio Tough shirts, Ohio Against the World, Buckeye Strength, all that stuff. Hats too. So check it out, thebuckeyecast.com. Everything is on sale. And while you're there, check out the video vault. Check out videos of all your favorite Buckeye greats, 2025 recruit, huddle videos, and things like that. So no commercials. Check it out. And let's get into it. Today, another episode of Joe's Hot Takes. Now, this one might not be as spicy as my previous hot takes, but Carnell Tate definitely would disagree with me on this one because he's already set this goal for himself of 1,000 yards. So my hot take is Carnell Tate will hit the 1,000-yard mark. It's not easy to do, but in this 16-ish game schedule, I think it's very easy to do. And I think Carnell's going to hit it just by himself. Hell, I could see at least 2, maybe 3 1,000-yard receivers, depending on the rotation that Brian Hartline wants to implement there. So let's get into Carnell. So as a true freshman last year, he just had 18 catches, a couple hundred snaps on offense. So did you know, though, only 4 Ohio State wide receivers had more receptions than Carnell Tate's 18? Yeah, these guys might be good. Chris Carter had 41 as a freshman, David Boston 33, Garrett Wilson 30, and Ted Ginn Jr., remember him? Yeah, 25. So that's a Pro Football Hall of Famer and 3 first-round draft picks right there in that 4. So I think Tate's upcoming sophomore season should be getting a lot more attention, should be getting discussed more. He has showed out in fall camp, but with all the other big names on this team, his name isn't getting mentioned maybe as often as it should. How does Carnell feel about this? Does he feel like he's not getting enough attention? He was asked last week. He said, no, I feel like I don't feel like I'm being slept on. When the game's on, they're going to game plan for me as well. I let the media talk and I just play ball. As a freshman receiver, Tate was very advanced for his age. He said, quote, I'm better everywhere. I've been in the slot, been on the outside. As you guys can see, I'm better everywhere. My routes got better. I got faster. I got bigger. I got stronger. So I'm better everywhere and I feel good. So Carnell Tate can play any of the 3 Ohio State wide receiver positions at 6'3". Keep in mind, he's the same height as Jeremiah Smith. So now that he's a sophomore, he's ready for that starting role. The expectations from inside the program have been extremely high. Brian Hartline said, we can play Carnell anywhere. I think it's his ability to learn an offense, the intricate details, throw him in positions, make a mistake. He'll never make that mistake again. He does a good job of learning from others, runs very well. He's very, very clean from a mechanics and footwork standpoint, probably some of the toughest hands on the team, catching the ball in traffic. So it doesn't matter really where you put Carnell. He's going to take care of his job and be a competitive advantage. That phrase, competitive advantage, is a big one to me. That really stands out. So now as a sophomore, a big jump is expected from Carnell. Sophomore receivers at Ohio State typically perform much better than freshmen. You had guys like JSN, Jackson Smith and Jigba, Marvin Harrison Jr., Emeka Egbuka. They all put up 70-plus reception and 1,100 yards as sophomores plus. Tate saw firsthand action last year, and what it takes to make that impact. He said, quote, yeah, I feel like I'm on that trajectory. I feel like it's my time now. If not now, then when? I feel like I'm ready to embrace the bigger role as we go on. So Tate, like I said, has his personal goal of 1,000 yards this season, but he really wants to make plays for the team and when needed, be that go-to guy. We got Emeka Egbuka. He returns for his third year as a starter. True freshman Jeremiah Smith. He gets most of the attention from the media. Plus, the running game should be one of the best in the country this year, too, with Travion Henderson, Quinshon Judkins. So this year, the rest of the country is going to notice this sophomore wide receiver at Ohio State. So what will they see? Carnell Tate said, they're going to see me play ball and talk my trash with it. That should help get Carnell Tate the attention he deserves for sure. Some of the other guys, sophomore year stats in the past, Chris Carter, 950 yards as a sophomore. I just mentioned JSN. He had 95 receptions, 1,600 yards as a sophomore in 2021. David Boston, 970 yards as a sophomore. Marv, 1,263 yards as a sophomore. Emeka, 1,151 yards as a sophomore. Michael Jenkins, over 1,000 yards as a sophomore. Garrett Wilson, 723. Okay. But then he exploded as a junior. Santonio Holmes, 769 as a sophomore. Devere Posey, 828. And Ted Ginn Jr., 803. So I think this is an easy get for Carnell. I think he's going to have more than 60 receptions and 1,000 yards receiving. That's only 4 games or 4 receptions per game at 16 games. That'll give you 64 receptions. And he's going to have more than 4. You know he's going to blow up against some of these garbage teams early on. And all he needs to hit 1,000 yards on the season is 63 yards per game over 16 games. That seems easy, right? That's like 3 passes, So I think he's easily going to hit the 60-plus receptions and easily going to cross 1,000. How far past 1,000 yards is the question to me. Could he be looking at 1,500? I mean, look at what JSN did recently. Marv, same. And those are examples of 2 different positions in the offense. JSN at the slot, Marv outside. So, yeah, anything is possible with this group. Emeka also 1,100 yards as a slot. So Michael Jenkins over 1,000. That's back in Jim Tressel's offense. And he was an outside receiver as well. So, hot take. Let me know what you guys think. Hit me in the comments. Agree, disagree. Does he blow by 1,000 yards in the first 8 games? Let me know what you think. Talk to you later. Go Bucks.